Hey everyone, welcome back to Benefit Briefing. If you've been waiting for updates about stimulus payments, stop scrolling for just a second because what I'm about to share could make a huge difference for millions of Americans, and a lot of people don't even know this news dropped. October 3rd brought us a major announcement, and after spending hours digging through government reports, policy papers, and congressional briefings, I've finally pieced together what's really happening. It's a mix of good news, surprises, and some changes you'll definitely want to know about. So if you're a parent trying to keep your family afloat, a veteran struggling to get what you're owed, someone living with a disability, or even if you've been out of work, this video is especially for you. Stick around because I'm going to walk you through exactly what this means for your money. Here's the big picture. On October 3rd, the Treasury Department and IRS released what they're calling an update to the payment distribution framework. That sounds painfully boring, but here's the translation. They're reshaping how and when certain Americans will get financial help. And no, this isn't another blanket stimulus like during the pandemic. This time, officials are calling it targeted economic relief, basically, sending bigger payments to smaller groups of people who need it most. Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, even said they're taking a surgical approach, focusing resources where they'll have the fastest, most direct impact. In plain English, you're not going to see everyone get the same $1,200 check. Instead, some families might get $2,000, even $3,000, while others won't see anything at all. It might sound unfair at first, but once you see who qualifies, it actually makes a lot of sense. So let's break it down. Parents and caregivers, this is big for you. If you're raising kids and your income is under about $55,000 for a family of 4, you're likely eligible for what's being called the Family Stability Payment. That could be as much as $2,500 for your household, not per kid, but still a solid boost. Veterans, listen up. If you're receiving VA disability or had trouble accessing VA services recently, there's a separate payment just for you that could reach $3,000. For those living with disabilities, if you're on SSDI, SSI, or another disability benefit and bringing in less than $1,500 a month, you could be looking at $1,800 to $2,200 through the new Disability Security Supplement. And if you've been out of work for over 6 months or stuck in part-time when you need full-time, there's an employment transition payment of up to $2,000. Here's the best part. These categories aren't exclusive. So if you're, say, a disabled veteran raising kids, you might qualify for more than one kind of help. But here's the catch. Unlike the blanket stimulus payments we saw before, these require verification of need. That means you'll probably have to update your information with the agencies you already deal with, whether that's Social Security, the VA, or your state unemployment office. In fact, the IRS flat out said recipients will need to confirm their circumstances through agency portals or secure communications. So, what does that mean for you? It means check your accounts. If you're on SNAP, make sure your state has your correct address. If you're a veteran, log into va.gov and confirm your contact info. If you're on Social Security, get into your My Social Security account and make sure everything is current. The payments are also rolling out differently this time. Instead of everyone getting checks at the same time, they're spreading them out over 3 months, mid-October through December, in waves, starting with Social Security recipients, veterans, and families already in SNAP. Then unemployment recipients and those who needed extra verification. Finally, anyone who had late submissions or manual reviews. Now, before you panic about all this paperwork, here's some good news. First, these payments are actually larger than what many people got before. Some families could be seeing double or even triple what they did in earlier rounds. Second, they're not meant to be one and done. The October 3rd release specifically says this is phase 1 of what could become ongoing quarterly payments. So if you qualify now, you could be getting help every few months. Third, the verification isn't as scary as it sounds. For most people, it'll be as easy as logging into an existing account and clicking confirm. And there are extras too. Parents can get an additional $500 per child under 12 if they can show child care costs. Veterans can use their support payment to cover health services while waiting for VA care. This is designed to fill in the gaps. Now, here's what you need to do right away. Update your direct deposit info with any agency that sends you benefits. If your bank details are wrong, your payment could get stuck for weeks. If you think you qualified but aren't already in a federal system, call 211 and they'll guide you through how to start. Keep your paperwork ready: pay stubs, tax returns, proof of child care, disability, or veteran status. And if you don't already have accounts with Social Security, VA, or your state's benefit system, create them. It'll save you headaches later. I know some of you are wondering, what if you don't qualify? Maybe you earn just a bit too much, or you're working full-time but still struggling. I get it. And yes, it can feel unfair. But this rollout is designed to help people in crisis first, and future phases might expand eligibility. Also, don't stress too much if you make a mistake in verification. There's an appeals process this time, so you can fix errors and resubmit. And no, these payments aren't taxable. They won't affect your refund, and if you don't have a bank account, you'll still be able to get a paper check or prepaid card. Immigration status questions are popping up too. The rules are the same as before. If you've got a Social Security number and you filed taxes, your status won't block you from getting what you qualify for. Look, I know this was a lot to process, but here's what really matters. This is a shift toward putting bigger payments in the hands of people who need it most. And the fact that it looks like ongoing support, not just a single payout, is huge. Over the next few weeks, I'll be making videos that dive deeper into each category: parents, veterans, people with disabilities, and the unemployed, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. If this breakdown helped you, hit the like button. It really helps more people find this information. Share it with friends, family, anyone you know who might qualify. And drop a comment letting me know which category you think applies to you, or if you have questions about verification. I read every single one, and your input helps me make better videos for everyone. At the end of the day, none of us are going through this alone. We're all figuring it out together. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I'll see you in the next video. And if financial stress is weighing on you, check the BetterHelp link in the description. Your mental health matters just as much as your bank account.